What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity back bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity back bumble.
What the fuck is this playlist? I didn't make this. YouTube, the YouTube auto playlist hits crazy today. Bump to the boom to the boom to the boom boom bump to the bass bass bass. He said mate ula de. Yeah, it really is the autism playlist. What the fuck, YouTube? Boom to the bump to the bass. Bump to the boom to the bump to the boom to the bump to the bass. Bump to the boom to the bump to the boot to the bump to the bass. Bump to the boot to the bump to the boot to the bump to the bass. Bump to the boot to the bump. You got a gifted sub to a streamer you've never watched or someone just heard of before? Hell yeah. Bump to the boot to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. That might have happened to me, I'll be honest. I accidentally left my computer watching Red's stream yesterday. Looked at my computer again, was on a completely different channel. You like the other one more? You preferred the Daitaku Helios rap? I mean, fair enough. She is the GOAT. What about now? It's time to rock. Why is the game theory intro the next thing in the... This playlist is fucking gas, bro. I'm saving this. This is going in the back pocket. Hi, chat. How's everybody doing today? We're finishing funny Penny's Big Breakaway today. Not just listening to the fucking autism playlist that YouTube made for me. And I don't know where it came from. I saw the... I'll be honest, I was playing the Bomb Rush Cyberfunk song, and I opened a new YouTube tab, and I saw the Daitaku Helios rap, and I was like, that'd be a funny joke, and then I clicked on it, and then that ended, and auto-played Buck Bumble, and then I looked over at what was next, and the next song up was the Game Theory intro, so play the rap in the background. The people yearn for the Uma Musume stream. That's all I'm hearing. Buck Bumble stream win. Honestly, it could happen. The funny thing is, you joke, that's crossed my mind. They yearn for the Uma Musume stream. One day. Honestly, maybe this December, because that's when they're going to put a... Fuck. Oh, it has not been that long that I forgot her name. Neo Universe, thank you. Holy. No, Obey isn't coming to the game, at least not anytime soon. The issue is, getting the rights to American horses is, like, really hard because American jockeys are fucking awful. Hate those people. Let your horse become a silly anime girl, you fucking coward. You fucking coward. Listen to me right now. I got bigger balls than the American jockeys because at least I know that there is no harm in turning your horse to an anime girl. But whatever, who cares? That's why Obey Your Master has the name that she does. That's not the actual horse's name. They just gave it... They named it after Master of Puppets for, like, no reason. But the name goes fucking hard, so... Anyways, I'm not even prepping Penny's Big Breakaway at all. I'm just talking about Uma. Let me just start the game. By the way, this could be a really rough stream for me because I'm so yap pilled today, guys. Like, I just want to fucking run my mouth about literally anything. Penny's Big Breakaway again. Penny's Big Breakaway is the game made by the Sonic Mania devs after Sega said no to Sonic Mania 2. Twice. But I just want to talk, bro. Industria. One step forward, two steps back with that fucking company. True. You know what's crazy about it to me as well? They could have licensed this game. I actually completely forgot how to do this. Hold on. We can talk? No. I'm not allowed to talk. I gotta lock in. But no, I'm so yap-pilled earlier. A lot of people have gotten, oh, okay, got it. A lot of people got subjected to it, which was kind of funny because, I just started talking about stuff. Like, someone would bring up the most casual little thing and I'd be like, nah, conversation. Stories 2 stream when I feel like it's... Well, I'm dead. Bye. The thing about Stories 2 for me right now is I was so ready to do that game when I was a bit more Monster Hunter pilled. Now I'm just so out of the Monster Hunter vibe, personally, which just makes me not want to start it. No, that's jumped over the checkpoint. I sure did. Hey, streamer, did you save? I did that a lot last time, to be fair. Whoa. Intentional, entirely intentional. I'm just that fucking cool. I did that entirely on purpose. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Damn, I tried to be too cool. Now that's sad. It's fine, I'll get to Stories 2 eventually. I'm just not in the mood. To be fair, I don't think I'm in the mood for... Well, no, that's not true. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm in the mood for, Monster Collector in general, but I am a little Pokemon pilled right now, but I haven't had the desire to stream them quite yet. How World? I know, I can tell you're trying to indoctrinate me over there. Subtle foreshadowing meme, but it's you constantly bringing up Power World. To be fair, that boss against not Kyogre, I refuse to call it by any other name. It's not Kyogre. It's Dollar Brand Kyogre, bro. That did look pretty cool, though. And also, they actually made it a good size. I've had this conversation so many times. I can't fucking stand Pokemon sizings, alright? They piss me off so bad. Why is everything so small in Pokemon? What's so wrong with me having my kaijus? Why is Rayquaza not the size of, like, a skyline? It's fine. That's one thing that does get me, by the way, Dino, is that now that I've played Time Stranger, I'm so scared to play any other Digimon game, because it's just, I know I'm gonna have that moment where I'm just like, wow, this is significantly worse than Time Stranger, isn't it? I should just go play. Whoa, okay, bye. Pokemon fans are freaking out on Twitter again because of Pal World. All right. I understand what you're trying to get across with that. Counter argument, Pokemon Twitter and freaking out. That's the same sent. You said the same thing twice. The thing is, I am starting to get more interested in Pal World just because I feel like it's starting to carve out its own identity a bit more compared to where it was. Like, at first, it really did just feel like that, just that sentence, right? Oh, it's Pokemon, but, like, with guns. Haha, that's so funny. And I was like, it's not really that funny. I feel like the joke runs out after, like, 10 minutes. But from what I've seen, they've really started to try... Oh, fuck. Damn. They're really trying to carve their own identity by implementing, like, more and more, like, survival game aspects and actual boss fights and stuff, and I'm just like, you know, the more they start to differentiate themselves from everything, the more I'll probably get interested in it. Though it is funny that they chose the one genre of video game that I get the most bored with the fastest. I'm not a survival game player. Oh my gosh, those penguins. They have a Valstrax pal. Wailed to make it look like Kyogre recolor. Ah. Man, I cannot play right now. Hold on, I gotta... The thing about pennies that kills me is I feel like I do cool stuff, and I'm, like, moving well, and then I'm just not. And then I'm just humbled very quickly. And then I feel really bad, like I've been in this level for 6 minutes. That's pathetic. That's probably the amount of time that it takes people to do this, like, yo-yo list. Like, come on now, me. What the hell? Gosh, I was that close that many times. Are you kidding me? Ugh, I'm not gonna think about that. What the hell? Mecha Gwyn. What do these do? Oh, they turn the conveyors on or not? Why would I want any of them turned on? It's gotta be a thing where, like, I need them on in order to, Oh no, he turns them on. That's probably for me to turn them back off. Ow. Am I supposed to get on its back when it does that? Is that what I'm waiting for here? Oh. Okay, I think I get it. But how do I get it to drop magnets? That felt like it took a while to get the thing that I needed to do even one hit. Get up on the— Fuck, I was looking at chat. I was looking straight at chat. Shit. Get up on the penguin's back! Okay, I think I only went straight through the force field because of invincibility frames, but still, damn. Damn. I was so worried about not getting hit, I didn't. Yeah, show's over. I finally got the angle for how to do this, though. Look at this. Get the fuck in! Thank you. Jeez, what was that about, Penny? I don't know how I got a hit out of that, but sure. Kowalski analysis. Well, sir, it appears like you kissed your sister. Well, the show's over. Streamer's washed. Pack it up, folks. Just go home. Oh my gosh! How did I dodge that so much better before? That hitbox. That hitbox. Is it a— it's a okay, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I'm dead. Blah. This boss fight is almost a one of those, but it just narrowly avoids being a one of those. Don't you love boss fights that are just a one of those? I was looking at chat. I do think I agree, though. It's just dodging until that. It's not that I have to try and hit it before its attack comes out, or after, like I was trying to do. I don't think it's necessarily that the magnet does the rest. I think I do have to be near that screw. I think that screw is kind of the area that we're trying to hit, because when I wasn't close enough to it, I threw the magnet straight through and died. It was a ton of fun. Should have been there, honestly. What? It's fine. That it? Oh. Oh, come on. Lawberry? Wait, I'm in jail? I'm too pretty to be in here. Later, losers. That was, of course, not at all. No siree. I do have thoughts on this game, if I can be honest. We'll get to those later, though. Because I want to finish out the game before I say anything, but I do have a few problems with this game overall. It's very funny that I played this at the same time I did Freedom Planet and everything, because honestly, if you want me to tease how I feel about this game a little bit, I honestly think this is almost like the anti-Freedom Planet. I think they have opposite things going on, which is kind of really funny to me. Oh, I lost the combo anyway. Let me go touch the checkpoint. Also, I have to be on the yo-yo for this upcoming section because these are too hot for Penny to touch. That's interesting. Okay, that was clean though. Damn it, I didn't wall bounce. I tried to recover by wall bouncing and I was just way too late on it. Why would I do that? Wait, what? Wow, this is a long-ass level, ain't it? What the hell? Also, yeah, I did just kill myself, but let's not worry about that. Sorry, there's something really funny about the water bottle popping and seeing my model freak out because of it. I know you guys didn't hear the sound, but it was really funny to me. I'll power up on top of the flame bars tower? Okay. Okay, break out your crime pals. I can certainly try, good sir. You agreed to bust out our pals? You look so law-abiding, he says. You have another? Well, you sure don't, so bye. I wanna go robbing banks on my own. Goonin just ain't fun when you by yourself, you know? Fuck, you brought me all the way back here? I should never, crime never pays, damn. I'm not gonna lie, I was talking about comics earlier. I don't know if I want to say this, because if I say this, then it means that it's gone. It's outside of my brain, which means it can become a real thing in the world, and I don't want that. But I have been thinking about starting to read the Absolute comics, because I've heard great things about most of them. And they look really cool. It's my second chance at crime. Damn. So I'm still in jail, right? Ah, yes, to see Batbane. I think Absolute Batman's design is so funny. I'm sorry. Like, the thing about it is I'm in this weird notion about it where I actually kind of think it's a little silly. He's a bit too jacked. Because I just look at him and I'm just like, dog, what the fuck did you do? What did you shove up your ass, Bruce? How did you do that? It's even funnier because, like, I don't know. Oh, you know what's funny about that dino? I think that Satan Joker image is fake, if I remember correctly. I don't think proper Absolute Joker has been introduced yet. I think they're actually holding off on it. I could be wrong, though, because, again, I haven't actually fully engaged with it. I'm scared about starting to read Absolute Batman, if you want to know the truth, because, like, the only stuff people talk about is, like, the hype moments in Aura. Like, I saw someone say that the Absolute comics are kind of like, what if we just added what modern manga does into modern comic books? And yeah. Because, like, most of what Absolute Batman, what people talk about is just, like, the hype moments in Aura. It's like I'm fucking engaging with Dragon Ball community again. But, to be fair, I'm very curious about... I didn't mean to pull myself forward. I'm very curious about the storytelling, because even the concept of the Absolute Universe is so fascinating to me, of taking all of the classic DC heroes and changing one part of them to fundamentally change their stories and everything is very interesting. Where Batman's not rich anymore, Superman went to Earth as a teenager instead of a baby. Wonder Woman wasn't raised on Themyscira, she was raised in hell, which is so much fucking cooler. I can't even begin to talk about how much cooler Absolute Wonder Woman is than actual Wonder Woman, bro. It's crazy. Oh wow, so that, yeah, okay, that lava just completely takes you out. Also, what if Wonder Woman's design didn't suck ass? It's great. Absolute Martian Manhunter is a bit of a mindfuck, though. I've heard... Oh, damn it. Hold on, I need to stop talking for a sec so I can lock in on this. Yeah, I missed the case files, but that's fine. We don't care. Bust out your partner in crime? Where is he? Oh. There you go, man. But no, Absolute Martian... I've heard people compare Absolute Martian Manhunter to, like, Poon Poon. Like, people... like, that comic looks crazy. I'm curious about Absolute Flash as well. I don't know if that one started yet or not. All I know is that we have Absolute Flash's design. I don't think the actual comic has started, but I'm very curious as to what they're gonna change about him. Because, I think I don't know if I fully discussed this because I haven't discussed a lot of comic stuff in a very long time, personally. But, I kind of fucking hate Barry Allen. I think Barry Allen's a really shitty character. Ongoing? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about Absolute Flash then. That costume rules, though. I don't know how I feel about how much of a twink he is. That part's a little weird, but his costume rules, so... Oh wait, can I go over the lava on this? That's what it is. Damn it. Okay, got it. Run started in March. Oh, okay. That explains part of it then. It has been going on for as long as the others. But no, I'm a filthy person who has a specific opinion about comic books, aka I think it's fun when they do interesting and cool stuff, man. Like, I understand, oh, but it's not the main stuff. Look, man, the main stuff is ass. What do you want me to say? I like it when they do interesting things. One of my favorite Spider-Man runs is Superior Spider-Man, and that's got nothing to do with normal Spider-Man stuff, but that run is awesome. I like Spider-Man 2099 in the comics. I think that's a great run. At least the first one. I never read the continuations, so... Even before the Spider-Verse movies came out, I loved a lot of the Spider-Verse stuff. Not the actual comic, because the Spider-Verse comic is, like, hot garbage. But the actual Spider-Man 2099 run, I really... March 2025? Oh, never mind. I'm fine with that death, man. I don't know what the hell is happening right now. Alright. The universe did break for a minute. That was weird. But no, I got hard out of comics the last time I was reading them, because I was reading Spider-Man ongoing, and I don't need to explain anything past that, and everybody knows why I would fall out of comic books out of that. It's like subjecting yourself to actual fucking torture. What's scarier, the Russian sleep experiment or making someone read current Spider-Man comics? And the answer is, it's current Spider-Man comics. The Russian sleep experiment is a fucking courtesy compared to modern Spider-Man writing. Spider-Cuck run? Yeah, with what's his name? Fucking Tom. I still think the funniest thing to come out of all of that was when those fucking kids died and nobody knew what was going on. So everybody just thought it was really weird when all of a sudden all of the Marvel comic book fans just kept spamming on Twitter, hashtag fuck them kids. That was really funny. Paul? Oh yeah, it is. It's fucking Paul. Tom is a better name. I forgot it's fucking Paul. Oh my gosh, okay. Got a loving family, stable household, and redeemed all his villains. That was my favorite part too. Golden Venom and Paul and Mary Jane were a mistake. Everything about that run is a mistake. Actually, no. I will defend. I think the concept of redeemed Norman Osborn is kind of interesting. I think you could take that in a fun way. They didn't, but I feel they could have. He is Spider, yeah, he's the spectacular Spider-Cuck. Listen, man, they should have just never taken that symbiote off of Flash once they put it on him. He was so fucking cool in that costume, and then they ripped it off of him forcefully to give it back to fuck-ass Eddie Brock. Okay, that's not fair. Eddie's cool in comics. Eddie's great. We love that guy, but like, holy shit. I miss Agent Venom. Agent Venom was so cool. But nah, bland synergy, baby. Mary Jane absolutely never. She despises Venom. It's crazy to me how many times they've tried to give her fucking superpowers, and no one's ever liked it. It's never worked, and they keep trying. You know what it's like? It's like Capcom with fucking multiplayer Resident Evil. Like, stop! No one wants live service Resident Evil. Fucking stop! Go home, Capcom. You're drunk. Like, they just won't stop. Because people forget she had like a whole superpower based on like a bracelet that was like a gambling thing. And her hero name was Jackpot. People forgot that happened. That happened right before the Venom thing. Legitimately, that happened directly before that. And then they just gave her Venom because she lost the stupid magic bracelet or whatever it was. I hate comics. I fucking hate comic books. Anyways, sorry. It comes out of me so viscerally, man. No, I don't think any other piece of medium has upset me as much as comic books. That's probably why. Like, there are movies I hate, there are video games I hate, sure, but like, nothing has ever brought me the raw, unadulterated disdain that I have for certain comics. Where were the balloons I missed? I wonder. Okay, I clipped straight through that. That bracelet could kill her if she got a bad roll. That would have been so funny. That's how her character should have ended. Please, for the love of everything, just let Mary Jane die already. Read better comics. Read the Sonic comics. Those things go crazy. Read the Transformers comics. Those things also go crazy. Read any other comic that's not Marvel, please. For the love of fucking everything, please. What? Penny brings out the random ass topics. Well, to be fair, again, to spoil my thoughts a bit, it's not like there's much to talk about outside of the visuals and gameplay, which I can only compliment so much. The visuals and gameplay are fantastic, but outside of I feel like the game lacks substance in some regard, and I don't know how to explain it. All of your knowledge is from parody videos making fun of how asinine they are. Yep. Felony! Felony. Aggravated jailbreak, aiding and abetting, conspiracy to commit courtroom chaos, being a woman. It's all right here in the Book of Law. In light of your appalling record and your serial reoffenses and your saucy attitude, you will stand a formal trial before our highest court of law. Me. Bailiffs toss her on the scales of justice. Her crimes will be weighed for all to see. Defendants, you have the right to dodge. High Court is now in session. Bonk. No, my gavel! I'm sure it's witch trials be like, break the foundations of our justice system. Time to cast judgment. Holy, okay, bye Penny. Alright, get her to... Somehow, I did not die from the mistake I made, so we take those. However, I also totally just missed those healing items. This cannot be. Nobody escapes justice. Apollo justice. True justice is inescapable. Just try to dodge. Oh no, he brought out the pen. If you were innocent, you'd stand still. Stop dodging. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh. Wow, that is a lot. Even if the scales proclaim your innocence, the law of the land will always be absolute. No, I don't believe it. No way! I can't believe this! Good job, Penny. Tip the scales of justice in your favor. Recess. The court will adjourn for... Inhaler. Nice try, you conniving little creature. Grand theft, contempt of court, biting in the first degree. I'll drag you down to the cells myself. Miss Felon, throughout your impressive criminal career, this court considered Yo-Yo your accessory. Yeah? Yet just now it acted on its own. Perhaps we might consider this a mitigating circumstance. Miss Felon, Miss Penny, the court will make this offer only once. You may go free. Your home will welcome you again. I will even grant you a spot on stage at the gala. The Emperor could certainly use the help. But you must relinquish Yo-Yo to me. A law can bend, but it must not break. Yo-Yo is a dangerous, disruptive element. To restore order and dignity to this land, I must snap this creature holy shit. Whoa! Hey, yo! You refuse? Even if you can never perform here again. Very well. Bailiffs, arrest these criminals. Gala night. Oh, we're intruding on the gala? Gosh dang the music, though. This music is incredible. Damn. I was cooking for a minute, all right. Damn, there we go. Monster Hunter had manga exclusive monsters. I mean, that makes sense. Didn't like every franchise have manga exclusive monsters? Fuck. Wait, nope. The thing about Monster Hunter that I always think of is the sheer amount of mobile games that just existed that nobody talks about anymore. Better Barioth. Okay, can I ask, what has everyone got against Barioth right now? Because that is like the third bit of Barioth slander I've heard in like the last 2 days. And look, I'm not huge on the guy. Like, I'm not gonna attend his wedding or anything like that, but like, did he do something? Did he say something I don't know about? Why do we hate Barioth all of a sudden? Oh, wait. How do I recover this? Okay. Damn, nope. It's stage 1 music. It is, isn't it? It is! I wonder if it's remixed at all. I wouldn't be able to tell off the top of my head. Also, both statements are incorrect. Barioth is different enough from Tigrex. It's fine. Like, saying that Barioth and Tigrex are just, like, worse or better versions of each other is really strange to me because, like, by that logic, Nargacuga is too. It's remixed a bit, but the notes are the same. I mean, that's just most of Monster Hunter. Oh, the song. I thought... Like, by that logic, Nargacuga would also be in that same category, because they're the three... Well, they're supposed to be the three flightless wyverns, but, you know, the other two kind of stopped doing that after a while, but... Woo! Fuck! I was grooving to the music and I flung my bolts away. Real. All three can fly. What was their title then? I could have swore it was something with that. Fuck. I could have swore it was the three flightless. What was their original nickname then? Because they're grouped together. They're grouped together about as often as, like, the Fatal Four are, even, I'd argue, so... But I can't remember why. Bruh. Just grab the fucking collectible, Penny! Oh, flying wyverns. Oh, pseudo? Is that what it is? Ugh. Thank you, damn. Woo! I really do love this game's movement. I have so much to say when I'm finished with this game, by the way. Holy. Because the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, this game has problems, doesn't it? But also, there are parts of it that are really good, and I really like. You know how Actually, this is exactly how I feel about Gravity Rush. If you want to know the truth. Where there are parts of this that I, like, deeply enjoy and love. But then there's just these overlying issues that just really detract from the whole experience for me. To the point where I'm like, So I'm getting reminded of is how I feel about Gravity Rush. Whoops. Just literally don't even touch the ground. What's going on with you? Dropped our wrenches down this rickety scaffolding. Sure, there you go. His only bit of sauce is ice tornadoes. He's literally a fucking saber tooth. And even if we're talking in terms of gameplay, like, out of the three, gameplay-wise, I think Narga's probably the least interesting. All Nargacuga has is just a... Oh wow, I have sharp, like, feather things that I throw. Like shurikens, because I'm clearly a ninja, but we're not gonna talk about that. Nargacuga and T-Rex are flagships. That's true. There we go. Jeez. I'm gonna guess that there was an item to help me break those for the side quest, and I missed it, so... Shit. That's why world players like Anjanath. That's the only reason world players like Anjanath so much. It's because Anjanath is the first wall in that game. So people have a lot of fondness for it. I'm so... No! Please! I wanna live! Oh. Fuck, that was probably a oh. I don't know where Tigrex is a wall, though. Is it just in... Probably in the game that I haven't played. Yo-Yo betrayed me. Yo-Yo really did betray me. What was that, Yo-Yo? What the fuck? I just subjected myself to damn to jail for you, and you do this to me? Early gen games, got it. I'm thinking Frontier Ultimate. The fuck? That's not the name of it, is it? No, it is, right? No, because Frontier's the son of a bitch. What is it? No, no, no. What the fuck is that game called? I don't know. I quit. Freedom Unite. Fuck! They have the same abbreviation. It's not fair. Editorium. That's where they're gonna lock me. I'm only allowed to retain half of the knowledge ever needed for any specific piece of media because I consume too many. Damn. I was doing so good too. Oh well. Frontier Ultimate, leave me alone! Leave me alone! No! No! So that does crush me. Okay. Ooh. Damn. I really wish it wasn't the case, but it's so true. I consume just too many things. So, ooh, I like that mechanic actually. Kind of wish they would have used that more. That was cool. I consume too much to the point where it's like I just blatantly don't know very basic pieces of knowledge about things, but I'll know stupid, obscure shit for no reason. It's really annoying for me if you want to know the truth. Let's try and take the not photo of the guy path. Whee! Well, Tigrex and Nargacuda have a fuck ton of different iterations. That is true, they both do have a lot. Whereas, I think Barioth's only got the one, right? No, two. Barioth's got two. To be fair. Interesting. 3. Crossfang Sand. What's the other one? Default. Well, I wasn't counting default. Oh shit. It is actually 3. What's the one I'm missing then? I was gonna make a joke, but I know it's not true. Listen, I almost hosted a fucking Monster Hunter quiz show. I know random facts. So I know my joke was inaccurate. There was one exclusive Monster Hunter explored. That checks out, actually. I learned so much dumb shit for that quiz show, by the way. Mainly, and I was really looking forward to this. I had an entire section of that was about the movie, and I was gonna force people to try and answer questions about that movie because I'm sick and twisted in the head like that. That's how I learned that the Rathalos that's in the Monster Hunter movie is considered a variant of Rathalos for, like, no reason, because it's bigger. Which is really funny, because Monster Hunter actually does already have a word for that, but they just didn't use it for some reason. Because if the only difference between movie Rathalos and normal Rathalos is the fact that it's bigger, doesn't that just mean that's Apex Rathalos? It's a Rathadrome. Whoa, okay. Basically normal bear health, but its breath attacks are turbocharged. Rise was not out. Rise isn't what I'm thinking of. That is the Rise thing, isn't it? What am I think I am thinking of the difference between, like, Rathaprey and a Rathadrome. I just think it's really that movie's so fucking stupid. That movie's so fucking stupid. I watched that movie for that video. And I never even got we never even got to do that video. I watched that movie for nothing. But you know what? It was so worth it. I love shitty video game movies sometimes, man. I will defend the Resident Evil movies till the day I die. Those movies are so fucking funny, bro. My favorite is the later one that just, like, flat out tries to adapt to Resident Evil 5. Like, just flat out Resident Evil 5. It's so funny. They even have their version of Wesker do the stupid-ass line and sunglasses moment, and I clapped when I saw it, I won't lie. I got out of my chair and I clapped. It's even funnier when you consider the first one was actually good. It's crazy that the first one, here's the thing. The first Resident Evil movie is good. It is, like, the weirdest choice of Resident Evil stuff to adapt, but it is good. It's so weird to me that the guy who made those movies only played one Resident Evil game, and it was motherfucking Umbrella Chronicles. Like, how does that happen, bro? How do you get put on a movie you know so little about that the only game you played is Umbrella Chronicles? And who hurt you to the point where you played Umbrella Chronicles? Imagine if the only Resident Evil game he'd played was like Resident Evil Gaiden. That'd be so funny. Nemesis is more on point than the RE3 remake. Well, debatable. I think they're equally as bad as each other, if you want to know the truth. I love shitting on Resident Evil 3 remake a lot, by the way, so it hurts me to say this, but I think they're equally as bad as one another. RE3 remake makes Nemesis pathetic, but that movie makes Nemesis a guy, and, like, both are equally as bad, if you ask me. Appearance-wise, yes. I actually am of the hot take that I actually do think remake Nemesis, like, lost all his aura. He looks so fucking lame. Why is he wearing a fucking trash bag, bro? Get some clothes. Shop at, like, JCPenney or something. Go to Ross. Go to fucking Ross and get some jeans, asshole. Why are you wearing a trash bag? Who do you think you are? The original Nemesis had, like, he had the cool cloak and everything. It wasn't perfect, but it was better. Nemesis goes to Ross, new Resident Evil spinoff. No, it's so funny now, because it's like... It goes to show so bad of why that movie is, like... Of part of the reason those movies are as bad as they are. At the end of the first movie, of course, they get captured by Umbrella. And Umbrella does experiments on the two survivors from the first movie, Alice and love interest guy. And it's so funny to me because they do the same experiments to both of them, but Alice gets to stay the hot supermodel chick that's totally not a self-insert for the director's wife, while the fucking guy turns into fucking Nemesis. Like, what happened? How did that work? How did that one happen? Why is it that the same experiment on the guy turned him into the evil, weird-looking murder weapon, but she's just like a normal-ass girl with superpowers? Look, I'll be so honest, it's just so comedically funny to me that is just the director's wife. Like, self-insert. It's so funny. That's how the director saw himself. Emily and Girl in Requiem. Okay, so you have a point, Nyan. However, I would like to counter with the fact that, like, that game earned that. Those movies did not earn me to give that the benefit of the doubt, especially because of how Alice is in that movie. She has got to be one of the funniest characters in any piece of fiction for me, because she really is, like, the most gratuitous I've read fan fiction that had less gratuitous self-inserts than fucking Alice Resident Evil movies. Like, the fact that Jill Valentine's first scene is her fighting a zombie and getting her ass kicked, and then Alice bursts through a cathedral window on a motorcycle, crashes it into a zombie, then pulls out a fucking shotgun to shoot another zombie, and show how lame Jill Valentine is. You all remember that part in Resident Evil 3 where Jill Valentine couldn't kill a basic-ass zombie by herself? I remember it. It was awesome. My favorite Resident Evil character, Alice. She's more a gratuitous self-insert than fucking Leon and Chris. And Chris punched a boulder. And Leon is Leon. And I still think both of them are... I still think both of them are less gratuitous in the shit they do than fucking Alice is. That character is hilarious. Man, in later movies, she literally fights... I wouldn't have even been shocked if they would have adapted Resident Evil 4, but instead of it being Leon, it was just Alice, and Alice single-handedly took out the Plagas. I wouldn't have even been shocked. I would have even been shocked. And some of you might be like, "Wow, you really have a lot to say about this character." But you guys gotta understand, the funniest part about Alice is that I have nothing against the director for doing it, because if I had like a hot ass wife and she wants to be in my Resident Evil movie, and she's like, "But I want to be like a badass hot bitch," I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, okay, honey, whatever you say." Whatever you say, honey. Absolutely, I'll write my wife to be an incredible, badass, kick-ass kind of person. Why wouldn't I? Man, the sense of two people having the same experiments to them and get different results, yeah. Damn. Check out Plagas. Head says he likes data, yeah. The silly red platform because Urkel doesn't work where you are. It doesn't. If you're where I think you are, it sure doesn't, does it? It's so annoying. Upward Alex, all the victims of the G virus, true. Technically, like, you could make an argument that all of Resident Evil applies by that logic, because the zombie virus does, even just the basic zombie virus affects things differently. In RE1, like, in RE1 already, that kind of stuff appears, so... I'm not saying it's a plot hole. I'm just saying it's really funny that the creator of the movie made his wife hot badass and killed his wife's love interest from the first movie. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it's kind of really funny. All right, he refused to cuck himself. He went, no, this fictional character isn't gonna bang my fictional wife. He's gonna become Nemesis. I should watch those movies again. I own half of them for that movie night, by the way. I bought them physically for that movie night. In case any of you ever wonder how insane I truly am, I own all but 2 of the live-action Resident Evil movies. I love garbage. Shit. A raccoon, not a rabbit, then. Nah, it's a rabbit. That fits me too well on a personal level, so... Shit, ow. There we go. Oh, I already got you the ice last time. Oh no. Oh. I'm genuinely so goated. Genuinely so goated. I can't believe I made that jump. Let's go. Man, I am in such a yapping mood because I have so much dumb shit I could talk about right now, guys. I just don't know where the then do it. Okay, so I think the next Avengers movie is gonna be kinda ass. I had no hopes for it as is. I dropped out of the MCU a long time ago, right? Because, well, simply put, those movies aren't very good. But the thing is, people have been getting so hyped for this new Avengers movie that I was like, I'll watch the trailer. And I watched that trailer and I'm like, oh, this movie's gonna be a train wreck. Like, every decision in that movie was wrong. They lost the 50-50 like 8 times, and I don't know how you do that. How do you lose? How do you lose a 50-50 that often? What, did you make a deal with Satan? Like, what? Who did you piss off? That's why I found out people have no taste. That's true, huh? Oh, jeez. You stopped caring about the MCU after Endgame. I gave it one more thing after Endgame, which was Spider-Man No Way Home, and that's what knocked me out of it. I don't like that movie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say words that would get me murdered on Twitter. I don't think we've had a single good movie Spider-Man yet. I think we have yet to make even one good one. That's not to say their movies are necessarily bad, mind you. However, I think all of them have fundamental problems with how I feel about Spider-Man that make me not like them. Andrew Garfield is the best in-suit actor, but his movie is like a teen romance featuring Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire has like the best story and villains, but I think Tobey Maguire is awful casting for Spider-Man. And then Tom is just forced to be too much of an MCU property to actually be Spider-Man, so... And they replaced everything he had with what Miles had. Like, all the differences Miles had to Peter, they just stripped away to give to Peter in the MCU. It's crazy. He has a quirky best friend who's really into tech and helps him out in a lot of ways. CEO of Sex exists now. He has young, active parents that can be a lot more involved in every situation, unlike Aunt May, who's gonna die any day. He had that in the MCU. His costume is black and red. Like, they took everything, man. But thanks that we got Spider-Verse Miles. That is true. That is the redeeming quality. Because Spider-Verse Miles is the best version of Miles we've had so far. Spider-Verse Miles was so good it fixed Comic Miles, which is kind of insane to think about for me. Comic Miles was very bland and boring character-wise, but then Spider-Verse was so good that even the comic books were like, yeah, okay, we kind of have to do that now, don't we? Welcome to the annual Imperial Gala! What a crowd, what a night. We auditioned promising new acts this year. Or we would have, if our Emperor's Underpants hadn't been, Anyway, we won't bear you with a stale old show. Now introducing our new, fresh, never-before-seen, absolutely unexpected headlining act. Eddie the Emperor! Woof. There you are, little artist. We can't let him go on like this, can we? Why don't you get up there and work some magic? A stale old show could use your help. You're the reason everything's gone wrong. You're the reason everybody laughs at me. I'll crush you like a bug. I'll smash you into paste. Dog, isn't everyone supposed to laugh at your show? Short stuff looks like you could use this. It's a shame for the show to stop so short. Tonight only, Yo-Yo's powers will be unlimited. Good luck, little artist. Oh, hell yeah. But no, that was just a warm-up. Now meet your match with Eddie's mega muscles. Yeah? Woo! Huh? Yeah, the thick lady is here. Yeah, I did throw myself off. It's pizza tower poses. Oh. Okay, got it. I see now. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, throw stuff? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, he caught it? Oh, I gotta rotate. Okay. You getting your rotations in, man? Oh! So long, gay Bowser! Oh, ow. I tried my best to be the leading man, I really did. But something's missing. Yeah, your wife. I was so much stronger when I was part of a pair. I've been so stubborn. I wish I could tell you. Only you were here again. Taboo. Oh well, I feel positively inspired tonight, and that's consequential coming from me. What do you say, shall we see something new? Taboo? Eddie, the show must go on. Oh, you're kidding. Miss Penny, accept this assistance. Ride the penguin flock to the top of the cosmic colossus. Holy shit. Go! And I looked at chat. Fuck! I wouldn't say she's necessarily evil. She's just trying to put on a good show. And I think she thinks this will be the coolest show. This will be the coolest option. Yeah, I wouldn't say anyone's really evil in this game. Just kind of petty. Petty and annoying in the King's case. Everyone else just kind of petty. Damn. I have to restart the fight from the beginning? Okay, damn. My bad. That might partially be part of my issues with the game, but who can say? I totally don't feel like the narrative of this game isn't very good or anything like that. That'd be That'd be crazy. And the lack of a narrative kind of makes the game fall flat in certain areas, in my opinion. But you know, who's to say? Very clear the narrative wasn't something they had a particularly big focus on. That's true, but it kind of makes some elements of the game fall flat, in my opinion. Like, even this final boss moment, I think is really cool, but it doesn't... I don't feel that much. I don't feel that much about this, like, kind of cool final moment, because I don't really have any reason to. Minus the fact that I think the way it's animated looks cool, and that's kind of it. Oh right, I need to pick this up. That's what happened there. Also, yeah, the beam clashes, that does go hard. Listen, we'll get into my full thoughts here in a minute. So why did I go careening off that would probably explain it. Yo, a loop! It took the whole game, but we finally got our loop quota. Oh shit, okay. Bald! 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 Nice. Penguin Pog. I would have laughed so hard if he came up with a stereotypical 8-ball quote. They gonna bow? Oh. bring down the house at the editorium. Alright, it's credits time. So, I kind of started talking about it already, but I have no big qualms with this game. I just feel like a lot of the way it tries to execute things just falls really flat and ends up being kind of hollow. The movement's fantastic and incredible, and I think the levels take great advantage of that. But I feel like some of the side quests to get, like, audience members on your side and to get the nuts kinda go against the act of getting through the level in an acrobatic and quick way. I think, like, character-wise, it kind of felt like stuff was lacking, so I didn't particularly get too invested in a lot of stuff. And I know that it's completely wordless, but, well, no, it's not. There is dialogue, it's just not spoken dialogue. Penny is the only wordless character. Boss fights as well, by the way. Boss fights feel a little lackluster in this game, if I can be honest. Right when any of the boss fights start to get interesting, they end, is kind of how I feel about them. Like, I think the game's fantastic. Again, if we're talking aesthetics, the game is nearly a 10 out of 10 aesthetic-wise. Gorgeous color palette, incredible music. I love the character designs, even if I find their implementations lackluster. Like, top tier in that regard, and the movement's great. I'd actually argue, I think I like the movement in this game better than I liked the movement in both Donkey Kong Bonanza and probably I'd even say Odyssey. Even though it is very reminiscent of Odyssey, so... on like a fully, or that's not very good level, we actually did encounter quite a few glitches as well. I clipped through objects a lot. I clipped through a lot of objects. There's that moment where I grabbed that drawer earlier and my camera just completely teleported. That was also pretty weird. I'd play it again though, if that says anything. Like, I had a great time. And because the stream hasn't been... Wow, I started streaming late, didn't I? Huh. You missed a great opportunity. Something else, or... No. Not too super long a stream today. I was really tired when I got off work, so I took a minute to just eat and cool off. Oh? The Smash Bros. Invitation falls down. Miss Felon. Or perhaps I should call you Misdemeanor. You owe the court some community service. One whirling wafer's worth, to be precise. I wonder, do I have stuff unlocked in here now? I sure don't. Oh, it's score-based, that's why. Okay. But we do still have the challenge stages, the Star Globes, yeah. So we can play through some of these, and I can just continue talking. I really do love this game's aesthetics. They're really good. You know what it is? I actually know directly how I think about it. The game that I think could draw the most comparison to this game. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting shit. Jeez. The game I think you could draw the most comparison with is A Hat in Time, right? But the thing about Hat in Time that I think sets it apart from how I feel about this game is that Hat in Time is very Hat in Time is very character focused. Like, it's not that characters are like super complex or deep, but they're fun. It's like an RPG, right? It's about the characters you interact with throughout the adventure. And I feel like this game was going for something similar, but I don't think it fully executed on that in like a super great way. I feel like the game needs a bit more to it to chew on outside of just the incredible aesthetics and gameplay, which are fantastic, but it could be better. Twirler trouble. Oh no, okay. What? I disagree, actually. A game? I disagree with your ruling, actually. You should be better. You know what's funny? That actually means only one of the indie games that I started is left, which is Valhalla, which... again, I'm not gonna set in stone when any streams will happen, so... I won't say it, but just know that it is probably next up whenever it happens. Because I'm planning on adding Ultra Kill to the trio of games I start after. Since Ultra Kill didn't even get started before I took my quick little break, so... Damn. I'm really excited to do Ultra Kill, by the way. I've heard nothing but fantastic... Wow, okay. No busker bonus for me. I've heard nothing but great things about that game. Oh, if I would have gotten the busker... Okay. As for what the other 2 games I'm starting alongside Ultra Kill are, who knows? I sure don't, therefore you don't, teehee. I don't know what my brain's gonna say I'm gonna start soon. Okay, well I could rule out the next Skylock. I can't rule that one out. Because I went to order some stuff for that and got hard denied. AKA the seller was on vacation, so I had to wait like approximately, I think it was a month before any of it would actually come through. But it's fine. I can wait. I'm not exactly in a rush to spend $60. So I was supposed to go around, okay. Bye. I might tease whatever I decide to play, though. Who knows? Whenever I actually decide on it. I'm just kind of excited to be back to streaming. No, because I get such quick forward momentum from that, which makes me, now I'm just trying to get greedy. We back? What? Did the stream go down? Oh! Didn't say anything happened for me. It died for a sec there? Really? I think I did like 2 of these bonus stages while the stream was dead then, depending on how long that was dead for. I was just talking about, Ultra Kill and Valhalla, that's all. It was literally less than 30 seconds. Oh, okay. This game does make me super nostalgic to play some other platformers I put off, though. Honestly. I actually think I could have made that jump if I didn't try and swing it. Damn. Damn it. They read my ass like a book and I'm mad about it. You know what, it's ended the stream, it won't bug anybody. I've wanted to engage in watching some more analog horror lately. I used to watch a lot of it. Hell, I used to stream watching analog horror a bit. I never liked doing it though, because I hate reaction content like so bad. Not only does it make me feel really bad, because I'm worried I'm gonna be like those awful reaction channels that like the creators of whatever it is hate. But it just doesn't feel like something that I can really make into my own the same way I can with a game. So I didn't love doing it, but I want to get back into watching a few analog horrors. I watched the new FNAF one that's been going around recently. I think what is it called again? It's shit. If that information was in my brain, it's gone now, apparently. I didn't 100% the first world. Well, let's go back and do it, I guess. We got time. But I did watch I did watch those 2 episodes, and they were pretty good. Depending on how the future goes, I don't know if I'll support it, though, because they did use they used a cheeky AI voice in the most recent one as a one-off character, but their series isn't, like, super popular, so I can kind of understand from the small creator mentality of, like, oh, I don't think I can hire a voice actor or anything for this, and I'm already voicing so many characters, people would realize that that's just me again. So I understand, and I'm gonna be kind until I see their response, because that's how I feel about it. Is that in those circumstances, I can understand why you would use, like, an AI-generated voice, but once, like, you get called out for it and your series gets bigger, if you double down on it, that's when I kind of start to have a problem. Wait, what was I missing? I'm just missing the second nut. I don't need any of this. I know, there's some pretty good analog horrors out there. I heard about one that's based off of one of the first creepypastas on the internet about caving. And it was a analog horror retelling of it that was apparently really good. I kind of want to look into that. Because caves are scary. The second nut be? Oh. Wait, are you kidding me? I missed that? No, that's the last one. Okay, that makes more sense then. So wherever the second one is, I missed it again, is what I'm hearing. Alright. I don't want to go around collecting stuff, I'll be honest. But no, for the up-and-coming stream schedule, I'll be honest, I think I'm gonna play a more recent game. I know you're all gonna think lesser of me. I'm not playing I'm not playing Sprite Slop. Anyways, let's register that. Let's log this, shall we? Penny's Big Breakaway. Probably get there. Rate log. Yay, 82! Gravity Circuit, Freedom Planet, Penny's Big Breakaway are all registered now. Only 2 indies left till all of the indie games I had planned are done. I think I'm gonna... I kind of want to do a sequel stream, honestly. I think that might be what one of the things I do soon is. I think I want to do the sequel to a game that I've already covered on stream. Oh yeah, Splatoon came out today. Oh, interesting, okay. Apparently stuff happened and got announced today. Hold on. Let me look into some of this. The Avatar fighting game came out, but I wasn't particularly looking forward to that. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders came out today. The Resident Evil movie got a new trailer. That's not gonna be a good movie. I could be wrong though, but I'm not excited. Sparking Zero got more DLC. Oh, it's a full expansion? Oh shit. We might have to go back to Sparking Zero, guys. But like properly this time. Because I technically did it as a... I did it whenever OBS was breaking on me. That's what I did. Super Limit Breaking Neo. That's the worst name you could have gone with.
本日は限界超突破 DLC ネオについてさらに詳しくご紹介します。まずは4月に開催されたドラゴンボールゲームスバトルアワー
They're actually adding new solo content?
トレーラーの中でもご紹介したソロモードについてです。こちらは好きなキャラクターを
Limit Breaker Journey, where you can take your favorite character and
戦い方のできるキャラクターへと成長させていく。その名も
develop their fighting style in your own way through battles and events. So like a roguelike?
どのようなことができるのかより詳しくお話しさせていただきます。このモードではまず強化したいキャラクターを1体選びます。なお他のモードで使う際はこのモードで鍛えたキャラクターのどの形態でも強化されたステータスでのバトルをお楽しみいただけるようになります。
Oh, so it ups their stats and like everything. Weird, okay.
映像にもあった行き先の選択、バトル、イベント、
Choose your destination, battle, level up. Weird, okay.
まずはスター減少します。ことがを目指す。ぜひ試行錯誤しながら選択したについてです。表示されているところではバトルが発生します。ものとなり、
A battle will take place there. Okay. Status enhancing effects, variety of effects depending on the character who teaches it. So, yeah. Weird, okay. Player matches and offline battles.
今回 DLC の配信と合わせて無料アップデートも実装予定です。
A rare fighting game makes a DLC for its solo. For its solo.
スパーキングブーストは
game modes.
スキルストックを消費して発動できる新アクションで、スパーキング中に攻撃力を大きく高めて一気に勝負を仕掛けることができるものになります。効果時間が切れると反動としてステータスが一時的に低下してしまうため、勝負どころの見極めが大事になってきます。続いて連携ブラストは相手を吹っ飛ばして追撃可能な時に発動できる。
Adding new moves as well. They're adding new tech.
ぜひ色調突破無料アップデートで既存ステージを使ってより見持っております。キャラクターへのなりきり体験、細かなシチュエーションをそのバトルやエクストラバトルの追加もありますので、ぜひ手に取っていただけたらと思います。最後になりますが、これまで一挙にまとめた映像をご用意しましたので、本日はご覧いただきます。
A video that shows everything. Okay. Everything they haven't already announced. Hi, Kid Goku. Hi, Tien. Classic Tien, too, so he's not washed. Original Dragon Ball Chi-Chi. Aww. Man, that final arc of original Dragon Ball is so good.
No matter how strong the foe may be or how many there are, you and I will still. You monster! I need you to throw me, Saiyan!
They have a fake Super Saiyan?
Serious mode. Don't piss yourself.
Broly, you're still alive.
The fact that Chi-Chi used to fight being acknowledged as hell freezing over, it sure is.
I'll never forget you. There's no way. We did it. We won. Woohoo!
That's... Huh. That's pretty soon, actually. Credit where it's due. You know what? Doesn't look bad. Don't know if it looks good enough for me to stop everything to go play it, but it looks good. Literally in a week, yeah. Alright, what was the other thing I saw? Final Fantasy 10 on Switch. Good for Switch players, I guess. Alright, there's a new Wolverine trailer. And new stuff for Marvel Tokon as well. An opening movie, and then the first DLC character being Phoenix Cyclops, which is a weird choice to give a variant of a character. But sure, okay.
Logan, it's me. Wait.
The hell?
You came back. I've seen things before. Humans and mutants can't survive together.
I've tried to keep them safe for so long.
Fucking rats.
Inside now.
I thought you were back. We were back. We're gonna build a future for mutants. That is why you belong.
Okay.
Tear the beast. The hunt is ready.
Wait, really? Oh, hell yeah.
People I see clearly. But you.
a huge fan of how his face looks. I'm mixed on it. I don't think it looks awful. I don't think it looks great.
Rest in peace, can you?
The thing about me with Wolverine is that I kind of don't care how he looks, because either direction is going to upset me or other people, right? Because in the comics, he's supposed to be short, hairy, and smelly. He's supposed to be a little manlet. He's supposed to be a little gross. He's supposed to be a little garbage pail kid. So if he looks like ugly, that's technically accurate. But then, like, if he looks like Hugh Jackman hot and everything, people are gonna be like, oh, well, they didn't go based off the comics, they just went based off the movies. Also, can I just say, okay, this is the most fucking Marvel's Avengers ass outfit I've seen in a while. Like, holy shit. This looks like garbage. Why does Wolverine need a military vest? Like, I don't know the context, right? So maybe it's rude for me to judge, but the fact that it's fucking yellow, it's giving the Netflix Marvel shows when the characters would refuse to wear their comic costumes. So they were like, oh, we'll just put Luke Cage in a yellow hoodie. Like, oh, we can't have Wolverine wearing the Wolverine costume. We'll just put him in a yellow tactical vest. Thank heavens I know that he has the fucking costume, because if I didn't and I saw this, I would be fuming. Also, can I just say, I know other people aren't gonna care as much as me. Thank heavens we're going to Japan. I think one of the coolest parts of Wolverine that so many people don't talk about or don't know about is that he's like canonically virtually a samurai. He's virtually a renowned samurai in Japan. Like, that's just part of his lore. He's beefing with a dude called the Silver Samurai, bro. He has he has connections and beef with the Yakuza. And it's like one of the coolest parts of Wolverine for me. This doesn't look like Penny. We finished Penny. I was just catching up on IGN because they announced some stuff today. Also, he has no reason to have this fucking eye patch, but whatever. We've known he was going to Japan since the very first trailer. I'm gonna be so real with you, Nan. I think I've blocked half of the trailers for this game out of my head because Insomniac seared me so bad. They seared me so bad with Spider-Man 2. They gave me trust issues. Ugh. Eye patch cool. I mean, it's cool, but he doesn't need it. The reason that this outfit usually has the eye patch is because it's an alternate universe where he lost his eye before his healing factor could heal it. But whatever. Man, this is bringing forward something I don't like about the Insomniac games, though. They're movie pilled a bit too much for me. Not just like, oh, they're movie games where there's tons of cutscenes. Where's the color, dog? Why is everything so fucking gray? Like, why is everything so gray and brown? Where's my color? I like color. I like color a lot. And there's just none. The only color is yellow. This is a cool shot, though. It's a gruesome but cool shot. Spider-Man 2 seemed like it was going in the right... Like, look, they even made the Sentinel white! It's supposed to be pink! What the hell? Guys, they whitewashed Sentinels! Oh my gosh! No, I'm tentative about Wolverine, if I can be so for real. Like, I can't I can't put into words how much Insomniac scorned me, guys. But like the biggest thing to ever hurt me before Spider-Man 2 was Kingdom Hearts 3, and I think Spider-Man 2 hurt me more. Just to put into perspective how much I think that game hurt me. Gotta look mature for tough gamer audiences. They're playing a game about a dude who has fucking swords in his hands, dog. Don't mature my ass. Literally the main character of a children's TV show at one point. Come on now. Oh well. I'm curious, have they posted anything? If they have, then shit, I have to get something done soon, but let's see, shall we? Doesn't look like there's anything new, but fuck, I forgot how hard these teasers go, dude. Damn. Pure gas in this kitchen. Holy. I can't wait. This game looks so good. This game looks so interesting. A bendy game that's actually trying to be a horror game is crazy. Wow, that was the biggest hit of Whiplash I've ever gotten. Right underneath the teasers was the link to the merch site and this image. What the fuck is this shirt, bro? What? What? Bendy, you're officially tuned out. I can't wait. Dark Revival is really good. It's just more it's BioShock. That's what Dark Revival was. It's just Ink BioShock. But now they're trying to go into some new territories with it, and I'm really excited. I was curious if they post any new teaser. They're even trying to do like something akin to the Mr. X Nemesis system from Resident Evil. They showed a teaser of it. Advanced marketing tactics. You know what? If your merch is shit enough, I will talk about it. They might have got me.
The Spiralite Islands. Treasure is yours for the taking.
It's crazy Splatoon has better female designs than 90% of other video games right now, by the way, but you didn't hear it from me. Splatoon women actually have fucking personality. It's crazy. Is this Splatoon? Yeah, this is the this Splatoon Raiders, the single player game that just released today. I actually do really want to check this out. I think it looks fun. People don't talk about it enough. Splatoon's single player campaigns were consistently a hit. Like, the first Splatoon story is kind of eh. It's okay, but the one in the second game is pretty good. Then the DLC came out, and that was even better. And then, Splatoon 3 story was just as good as those. Like, those single-player campaigns have been really good. It looks like a game I'd love. I don't know whether or not to take that as an insult. There's actually 2 more things I got to talk about here. I actually have a lot to talk about when it comes to gaming news. The first Kingdom Hearts like is out, which is weird to think about, because well, we can be. I'll be genuine with the chat. I don't think Kingdom Hearts would have succeeded if it didn't have the stuff that it did. So the concept of something trying to be like Kingdom Hearts, but without Disney and Final Fantasy is fascinating. But no, as I said, I just look, I really don't. You don't really get Kingdom Hearts vibes to that last part. I think it literally says in the description of the game that it's based off of Kingdom Hearts. Like they did a lot. Anyways, I pulled this game up specifically because I kind of want to play this with you, Red. It sucks that it's Switch exclusive though. But this looks cute. I think this game's cute.
Then you're okay with risking everyone's lives? Delay that! Trying to save their lives! Take a look around us and you'll see I'm making the right call! I disagree, sir! You need to listen to reason! You okay? Let's go.
I love the classic 80s anime aesthetic so much, man. It's so cute.
You're going the wrong way!
Also, how strong?
It's the only way.
How strong is this dude? Those are full toddlers. He has a toddler under each arm. Toddlers are not light. And bro is carrying a toddler under each arm. Damn.
Don't worry. He'll be fine.
He looks like Tuxedo Mask. No, you know what he looks like? He looks like male Ranma.
Heroes after all. Right, guys?
Yeah, he's got the exact same hair. Yeah. What the hell? About the exact same, no ponytail, don't you ever.
Now, let's hope these IMs hold up. It's over! Don't say that! We're doomed!
Curious, is this purely a story trailer? Opening animation. Fuck. Pikmin short movies, holy shit.
Are you talking to me?
Hurry up!
Are you talking to me?
It keeps the aesthetic even in the gameplay.
Definitely find something of use around here.
Couple slop.
The storm wall was supposed to open next year. Things have changed. At any moment,
It's anime split fiction. It sure
What's
is.
the plan then?
what we need are reactor cassettes to activate the settlement shields.
The reactor cassettes!
So that's the prize you're angling for.
They really did a good job capturing that aesthetic, didn't they? Holy. Even in the side characters.
We're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead!
Oh my gosh. Oh, that... Platforming GG. Seriously.
You're getting the hang of this.
I'm so excited.
Orbitals.
Later.
I think that's the last game I have anything to say about. Final Fantasy Resonance official pixel trailer. I won't watch that. I'm excited for that game though. They had the chance to make them furries and name it Orbitails. Damn. Where's the Star Fox launch trailer? I'll never not think those designs are hilarious, man. They're so chud. They're so chud shaped. I believe that's it. I have too much else to talk about. I think I've only watched like one episode of Kamen Rider since the last time I streamed. I've read no chapters of Pokemon Adventures because I'm lazy. They did Cat extremely dirty. They did. Wait, that's really funny. I'm sending this one just to you, Nyan. No, it's so brawl coded, the stupid Star Fox designs of just like I hate it, but it really is the meme of this is what Nintendo will look like in 2023. Like it's so But no, any games that I'm too excited for are still a few ways out, aren't they? Like Castlevania, Rayman. I mean, the funny thing is you say Dollar Store Kid Icarus, but the funniest joke of all, Nyan, it's a Game Boy Zelda-like. Xenoverse 3? I never even played Xenoverse 2, to be fair. I've only- holy shit, top 10 gayest video game consoles. That one's going on the save for later. Also, it's the Nintendo Wii. That console asks you to jack off, so... But no, I never played any of the... I didn't play Xenoverse at all. I think the only Dragon Ball games I've engaged with are specifically Budokai Tenkaichi and... Fighters. Xenoverse was a lot of fun for you, for someone who's due at fighting games. That game didn't die, so I'm guessing that a lot of people felt the same way. Also, yes, Nyan, you're right, but I'm talking about in terms of gameplay. Yeah. What I'm really curious to see post Power World is just I'm really curious to see if more developers are just gonna make games super similar to Nintendo games just to see how far they can push it. Like, I really think we're gonna start getting people who do that just to see how far they can push, just to see. I won't lie though, you're slowly getting me to want to try Pal World. Cause I can't let, what is it, the little Litwick is so cute. It's so cute. You wish you had an interest in Power World. If it was just the monsters, you'd be interested. I'm not super into survival games either, but seeing the boss fights and stuff, like the boss fight, really made me yeah, I gotta mute that. It really made me get a bit more interested because, like, what the hell, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, it's never been that serious. We have Kyogre Ohm. It is Kyogre Ohm, but you know what? At least it's bigger than fuck-ass Kyogre. I hate Pokemon sizings. It's so funny. This is the size that I think all legendary Pokemon, with a few exceptions, of course, I think this is the size all legendary Pokemon should be. I want Kaiju. Like, I always picture Rayquaza with, like, parts of it sticking out of the clouds, and it looks like a giant, just like this thing that covers the entire skyline. Bro's like barely the size of a skyscraper. Like, and it makes you so mad. Like, everyone knows the iconic one of the fact that Charizard is like 5'7" or something. Charizard could comfortably sit on your couch. He's not that big. You turned off item decay. That is true. You can lessen the survival aspects. But no, I'm slowly being won over, but I don't know. We'll see. Some absurd customization for game. Look at it, it's so cute. Are you kidding me? It's so cute. Listen, if you're gonna make rip off Pokemon, then rip off good Pokemon. It's crazy. You can set your EXP gain. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, don't throw them. No. Alright, I've extended this stream pretty far. Like, I'm a little excited to be back. And I only have one more game that I started to finish, which feels pretty nice. Oh my gosh, the Final Fantasy Resonance poster's a reference to Final Fantasy VI. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry. I actually just saw a thing about Ocarina of Time remake. Do you think that game's gonna sell Switch? It is gonna sell Switch 2s, but what the hell am I talking about? We're talking about Zelda fans here. If you say the words Ocarina of Time, Zelda fans will do anything. On Ocarina of Time's honor, I bet you $10 you can't buy me dinner. And then they're just like, well, shit. And then they buy you dinner. Zelda fans will do anything for that game. Not even the best Zelda game. No, I was thinking about that because right next to it was a video talking about people, review sites fibbing the Switch 2 sales numbers, and I'm just like, dog, I don't even care at this point. I don't even care about sales numbers at this point. Everywhere basically lies about them. People are lying about, freaking PS5 physical copy sales. They're lying about Switch 2 unit sales. Who even cares? Not even the best. So much so Nintendo spent the next 15 years trying to replicate Ocarina of Time's success. I would like to pose a counterpoint. The next game after Ocarina of Time was Wind Waker, a game that is specifically about not being Ocarina of Time. And then people were such baby bitches about Wind Waker and complained so hard that they made Twilight Princess, which Twilight Princess isn't Ocarina of Time for 50% of its runtime, then it throws Ocarina of Time into the end of Twilight Princess, which hand fists Ocarina of Time at you and basically looks you in the eyes and says, is this really what you want? You were having such a compelling story with Midna and Zant, but we had to make an Ocarina of Time for you, right? That's what you want? Okay, don't worry about it. We'll put all this interesting stuff to the side for you. Don't worry. We'll give you Ocarina of Time. And it's the most petty shit in the world. Twilight Princess is such a funny game to me for that. That game really, like, a chunk of the way through is just like, oh, you want Ocarina of Time? Don't worry. Don't worry, kitten. We'll give you Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask, fake fan. I've beaten one game. I'm allowed to still make mistakes. Once I've beaten like 5 Zelda games and I make a mistake, then I'm a fake fan. Then I get purged from the internet. But I've beaten one Zelda game. I'm barely past LARPer status. I'm not considered a fan yet. You enjoyed watching people play Twilight Princess more than any of the others. Only ones you've played have been Breath of the Wild and both Hyrule Warriors. I really like Hyrule Warriors. I don't care much for the Breath of the Wild based ones. Linkle's great. I think even as a joke, Linkle's funny. They could not do it again, though. Also, the fact that she uses the twin crossbows, that's so cool. Goated. I also love that she has such ties to Link's sister from Wind Waker, because that's like the only relative that's not a parent or an uncle that we've seen Link have. Did I say relative? I could have just said sibling and saved myself the headache. I just think it's cute. So Jelly, here's the thing. What's Linkle? Just picture what you think Link Legend of Zelda would look like as a girl. That's Linkle. Like, she even has the same fucking face structure, bro. I mean, it's not hard. Later Links are designed to sound like what Link sounds like. Especially Breath of the Wild, man. Breath of the Wild Link is... it's comical. Enter the Linkleverse. You're about to say longer hair? No. There's a... you know what's so funny? You made that joke, Red. Now all I'm seeing are Linkle mods for other Zelda games. Like, there's Linkle and Wind Waker. It just came up. Link has pretty long hair in Breath of the Wild, too. So, not even that really works. You should play it. I really want to play Triforce Heroes. That game looks like so much fun with other people. It looks like hell, and I think that's really funny. There's the Linkle Breath of the Wild mod. Shocked I didn't see that one sooner. Oh, Linkle in Time right there. Linkle 64. I warned everyone I was in a super talkative mood today. I think I've talked for like 30 minutes after ending Pennies. I should end the YouTube stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube people. Thanks for watching the funny Pennies Big Breakaway stream. Now they need to do the same for Bowsette.